Fuck.
I swear to God.
Yeah, we're good.
No errors this time? We're golden?
Not yet.
That's what I like to see.
It's an unexpected
Our software is
host.
functioning correctly.
Yeah, I've never been host before.
Yeah, it's very unexpected.
Yeah,
When you
true.
just Suddenly at a house party and you weren't expecting it.
You know what else is unexpected?
What?
Upgrades.
Yeah. I usually expect downgrades.
Yeah.
Like Goodwill.
See, this is supposed to segue into talking about our upgraded equipment. Please, I have went
Stop
through this.
touching it.
You are so lucky we don't have video right now, because we would all literally push our mics aside and beat the fucking shit out of you. How many more times? Like, what does it take with you to be clear?
Me and Dylan had the
you
same
hear
thought
this?
at the same moment.
Sean. Even if I can't hear it, the recorded track will.
Oh.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's why I said let's not push our mic stands very much.
Okay.
Oh, now you get it.
Yeah.
Now it's fine.
Yeah.
Hello
Hi.
and welcome to the Bucket of Milk podcast. You don't get to say shit. The podcast where no conversation has an expiration date. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wow, these guys all sound a little crisper than
You
usual.
sound crisp.
like a tropic berry Sprite.
Crisp.
Yeah.
Throw it in there
Quiz.
one more time.
Yeah, we got
Crispy.
some. We are in the process of revamping everything you know and at least kind of like about the Bucket of Milk podcast. All we have set up right now is our new audio setup. At least, I think you're a piece of shit too. Actually, I think actually both of you guys have been a consistent problem in my life. What about this made you? I say, hey, if you have to do something, gently push. Don't. I didn't feel the burp coming. Bullshit.
No, I did feel the burp
Then
coming.
fucking do shit right, please.
I wanted the people to feel like they were here.
They do.
How would they know?
Because they can hear us so much clearer
Jesus
now.
Fucking Christ, dude.
I'm all about inclusion.
Shut up.
I don't know about you.
I can pull your mic out of the thing. I can do that.
I'll scream.
No one will hear you.
Oh, they'll hear me.
Yeah, new audio equipment. Video coming soon. Not this time, though. Rough. But, sounding good. That's pretty cool.
Sounding real good.
Yeah, sounding real good. Pretty good.
And
Real
if we
good.
sound worse, just let us know.
But if you say that we do, we know you're lying. Because this is not your average USB Blue Yeti microphone sitting in the middle of a flimsy table anymore.
No,
True.
sir.
We still got a flimsy table, but
This is not a flimsy table.
This is
man.
fucking sturdy.
It's much more sturdy than that flimsy piece of shit. But
yeah, you're right.
I know.
he had to check.
I forgot where I was.
This is just my dinner table, man. There's just a cloth over it.
This ain't-
Yeah,
this
that's what got me. He
this
was
ain't the fold-out.
disguised.
You'll see the cloth eventually, guys. I know you're worried about that, but you'll get it, and it's fine. Anyway,
It's saturated with color.
he's right. Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
Upgrades.
So
It's like we got a new GPU.
what?
Yep, we're running that much faster. Damn.
I don't run at
I
all.
have to say, nothing about our upgrades have made anything faster whatsoever. If anything, production time is even slower than it was.
But we still put in the work.
We
You know
put
what I'm
in so
saying?
much work.
Never not working. Not a sponsor.
That's so true.
Trying
Shoutouts.
to get head and shoulders in here. But
Shoutouts.
I'm just trying to get ahead.
Shoutouts to our
Trying to get some shoulders.
our audio consultants. We'll give him that title. Nathaniel Church, thank you,
yeah.
sir. Thank you.
Real
Thank
talented
you.
young man.
Thank
Golf
you, man.
clap.
The
Golf
Diddy-
clap for Nate.
The Diddy Master.
That's true.
yes.
Nate also working on a jingle for us. You'll get that eventually.
When we
But,
feel like it.
Nate Dunn did the Diddy.
He did the Diddy Kong. But yeah, shout outs to him. Basically helped us with this whole audio interface. So if it sounds bad, it's not our fault.
Blame Nate.
Blame
And
Nate.
then, Abby will get her shout out when she deserves her shout out.
She'll get hers eventually.
Mm.
She hasn't really done much for us.
That's so true.
I was just
So
going to say
damn
that.
true.
That's hashtag so damn true.
Straightfacts.gov.
We get hashtag so damn true tagged to AJ Bake on Twitter.
Yo, let's get it trending. And Noah will get his shout out whenever he starts doing his job.
Still haven't seen any memes.
That's so, yeah.
So true. Hashtag so true.
Hashtag so true.
So damn true.
Noah, your first meme will be a meme of yourself. Thank you. 4 separate microphones.
But
I know what you guys are thinking. Where's the proof? Well, you'll get it in the video
hopefully
version.
they can hear
Calm
it.
down.
It's true. If you're listening on Spotify, I got really terrible news. You're never going to be able to see us.
Mm-hmm.
This video podcast is exclusive to youtube.com as well as clips on TikTok.com. I assume. I've never used the desktop website in
Is
my
it
life.
TikTok.com?
I hope it's not .gov.
It's probably like some shit like TikTok.to.
We're gonna find out.
They got their servers in Tonga.
I mean, like Twitch has .tv. Like, I don't know how you do
I
that.
don't know what that is.
No, it's definitely
TikTok.com.
it's
Nice.
definitely
Wild.
.org.
Legit.
It's not. I haven't seen a .org in a while.
They're a legit
It
Chinese
used to be
spying
the
company.
PBS.
Yeah, PBS.
Number one search when I searched
Yeah, that was
TikTok
the
was
PBS
TikTok
Kids
cinnamon
one.
rolls. I might have to look into that later.
I like me some
Huh.
cinnamon rolls.
TikTok
Aw.
cinnamon rolls.
So
That means
yeah,
probably a bitch dancing
subscribe to our YouTube and I really just butchered that
That's
one.
right.
huh?
Our YouTube channel,
Twitch,
Bucket O
Tube.
Milk, capital B, capital O, capital M. I think it's all one word, or it probably isn't actually.
And go follow
YouTube.
us on TikTok. We're
Yes.
hilarious.
That is one word, Bucket O Milk, capital B, O, and M with an underscore at the end, I believe. That's the same for our Twitter as well. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, go
Pretty
check us
cool.
out. We got videos up, and we'll have more coming soon.
Oh, we got a lot coming, buddy.
Including me.
So much coming.
Yeah,
It's wild.
yeah.
Well, how many seconds are we in? No, we're 7 minutes
We're
in.
7
before
minutes.
the first cum joke.
Yeah, we
Was
got.
that the first one?
New record.
I think. I mean, we reset because he said come earlier. So yeah, big things coming. We'll have a video version of the podcast soon. Spotify people get shit on, but also thank you.
They get to see a cartoonized portrait of us, but other than that,
Yeah, you're not getting.
that's all
you're
I
not-
get.
You know, maybe one day we'll change that too. Who knows?
Yeah,
Who knows?
it's on the
to
back
a real
burner.
picture.
It's on the
to a
back
real
burner.
picture of the four of us.
I don't know. Don't you think that'll push people away if they got to look at Sean?
Hard,
Hard,
yeah.
yeah.
I disagree.
Hard, yeah.
Like steel.
See, that's
Sean,
why we
I
draw
want to
on-
walk away from you most of the time.
I wouldn't want to do like a real picture though, because I like to sell my pics online. I got my modeling career.
Literally,
going.
people can screenshot pictures of you in our videos.
And I just want to say that most of the time I don't know where I'm going when I'm around Sean because I have to keep my eyes closed.
That's fair.
And your nose.
Now, remember, if you want to
Stinky.
screenshot Sean, if you have an iPhone, you simply hold the power button and up volume.
It will corrupt your phone.
It will, but you'll have that shit forever.
It's crazy virus I've never got before.
It actually deletes the rest of your photo gallery.
And all you have is Sean pics.
It replaces every photo with that
because
photo.
my penis is so big, the file size.
It
is
also
too large.
instantly changes both your lock and background screen to Sean Willie when he had a beard and wore a crown vine of
Oh
vines.
no, please.
Crown of daisies.
That's so true. So damn true. And also all your contacts will be deleted and replaced with variants of Sean Wilson, like Sean Wilson, Sean Willie, Ian Willen, Poop Eater, stuff like that.
Piss chugger.
Piss Chugger,
Peen fillin'.
Peen Filling,
I saw I found my old like expired driver's license recently.
Mean Drilling.
Yeah, that one. And I just gotta say, whoever did my bangs when I was younger needs to be shot.
Who banged you?
When you were young?
I was like 18 at the time, dog.
Bro, you refer to like when you were 18, it's like, yeah, back when I was younger.
Back in my, I mean,
Yeah, because it was a minute ago. It was
was
like
like
8 years.
A minute.
8 years.
All right, which is it? Is it
That
a
is
minute or
wild.
8 years?
Same thing.
No.
It was
it's close. I'll give him
don't-
close.
I
I'll play
don't-
devil's advocate here. It's
it was,
close.
it was
know,
8
man.
years ago.
You're
dog.
playing advocate to the wrong devil.
I mean, we are selling Sean's soccer photo, his childhood soccer photo.
We will never.
Is that baseball?
That's actually his t-ball team.
His T-ball. Yeah, we were selling that online.
My soccer team. Fucking uncultured.
Who wears
slut.
hats when they soccer?
Yeah, what the hell? That cannot be soccer. Sean,
you are drunk.
that is not soccer.
Maybe, but
Sean,
You're
couldn't.
wearing baseball pants.
You right.
There's no way.
That was fucking T-ball.
Shout outs to Sean's dad, the T-ball coach. What a guy.
Still don't
What a
believe you
beautiful-
came from him.
I don't even remember. I don't think he was even the coach. I think he was just there and he was like, "I want a picture with my son."
He's the
and all of his
and all these
friends.
other, I want a picture with my son and all these little boys.
Yeah, and they were like, you can't take a picture with just your son, idiot. You got to stand with all these kids.
They don't have dads.
He paid. He paid all the
Yeah.
kids to gather around Sean like they were a team.
Yeah, like they were his friends, you know.
Sean actually didn't make the team.
Sean and all his buddies.
True.
Oh, man.
Golly.
I was.
I
too
made
good.
$5 that day.
It would be a shame to
Sean,
have
I
me
knew
on
you. I knew you for a good long time now, and you're not too athletic, so I can't
there. I
imagine.
don't know what
you
you're
were.
talking about. I'm a
So,
tennis god.
11 and a half minutes into the podcast. I'm your host, Young. Yeah, and I'm joined today by Sean. Alex, how are you?
I'm doing good, man.
Thank you,
I'm feeling
man.
good.
Hey, that was the
And
first
also,
for Alex.
Sean.
Yeah.
Alec, how are you?
I'm doing, you know what? I'm tired, but I'm here and I'm ready to get weird.
All right, that's everybody important. Sean, do you have anything to say?
And moving on,
No. No.
Don't eat it.
Do not eat it.
I bet they heard that.
I hope they did.
I hope it sounds so crisp that they feel like
They're
the room
in
with
Sean's
us.
mouth.
It's like a slap on the ass, like a very just like sudden, swift slap on the ass.
And I didn't really say this, but the microphone cables are running under the table, so you guys shouldn't kick them.
And no footsies under the table, all right?
Sean already tried 3 times.
We ain't having none of that.
I
Wasn't mean like that.
batted him off.
Okay. He is giving you a weird look.
He's a
bitch.
freak.
You know how when
Wow.
Sean left to go get burgers and fries, you know what he got?
A turd shake.
Pizza and Black Rifle coffee.
What'd you just say to me?
What?
I got pizza and Black Rifle coffee.
From where?
Why'd you drink coffee out of a rifle?
Casey's.
Hang on, they got guns at Casey's?
That's what I'm wondering.
Yep.
There's no way.
Really? Small town.
Yeah, I-
right next to the Ben and Jerry's.
I didn't have a whole lot of cash on me, so I didn't go for the M249 like machine gun, but they had a Bushmaster, and I just drank out that.
Can we cut that part out?
Please.
He
Why?
didn't timestamp it, so it's there forever.
13 minutes and 18 seconds. I've got it locked in.
You can tell Abby about it if you want.
I will personally message Abby.
What's wrong with that part?
You.
I wasn't really even paying
It was
attention.
mostly you were the only one talking. That was the main
That's so
issue with
damn
that
true.
part.
Can't
Oh,
have
damn.
that.
But yeah, so this is mostly a transitional podcast because I assume the next one will have video, provided everything goes according to plan.
See, we don't want to give it to you guys all at once because you might be overwhelmed.
And
So
this
we'll
is-
start with the audio.
This is just a test. And if this one sucks, then we fix it and we move on.
This
what
is
I'm
a
saying?
test.
Yeah, this is a test. Take a tornado
True.
warning.
So damn true.
You're going to get hit by a tornado.
Go to your basement.
Anybody got
Never mind, you're already there.
anybody got anything in particular they want to discuss? Anything cool?
Yeah. Have you guys? I know it's probably pretty popular now, but have you watched or interested in the Dahmer show on Netflix?
I've already watched all of it.
So fucked up, but so good.
So good.
So good.
I heard people were pissed off about that show.
A lot of the actors did an incredible job. Evan
People
Peters,
are pissed off at everything, man.
Yeah,
That's true.
I mean, it was nice because you get those serial killer movies with, like Zac Efron
Right.
and Ross Lynch that played
Ted Bundy.
Zac Efron played Bundy,
Bundy,
and
yeah.
Ross Lynch played Dahmer, and usually they're like this glorified like.
You know
but,
who
but
else?
in this show,
see-
it was not that way.
Yeah, see, I heard they were mad because Dahmer's hot in this one or something like that.
Well, I mean, it's like when Zac Efron was Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, of course, but
Zach's pretty good looking.
so they're like glorified for
Yeah.
what they did. But in
Didn't-
this, it was very
But
very
they're also
brutal.
kind of attractive in real life, if I recall correctly.
Really?
Didn't Jesse
Bundy, yeah.
didn't Jesse Eisenberg also play Dahmer in My Friend Dahmer? Who was that?
No, that was Ross Lynch.
That was Ross
Yeah,
Lynch.
yeah. Disney Channel, Ross Lynch.
Austin
No.
and
So there was
Ally.
there was Hawkeye
Yeah,
who played Dahmer.
Yes, he played, and then My Friend Dahmer is Ross Lynch.
That looks just like Jesse Eisenberg.
No, bro.
No, that's Michael Cera.
Michael Cera.
Yeah. But no, it was Ross
Michael
Lynch.
Cera looks like Jesse Eisenberg.
No, they're the same person.
But Jesse Eisenberg is way more talented. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
He was in that Magic movie, right? Now You See Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was also in Now You See Me 2.
No
He was
way.
also Lex Luthor in Batman vs Superman.
We don't talk about that
Yeah,
one.
we don't talk about that.
Wasn't he also the bad guy in the Green Lantern movie?
Bruh,
Probably not.
I don't think so.
He wasn't Sinestro, but wasn't he the guy?
No.
See, you're acting like I bothered to watch the Green Lantern.
I
movie.
watched it 3 times.
Wasn't he Abraham Lincoln in Abraham Lincoln?
I think that was Abraham Lincoln, actually.
Oh, okay. All right.
Speaking of
Abraham
Green
Lincoln.
Lantern, though, that movie was starring Ryan Reynolds.
Yes.
Ryan Reynolds put out a tweet
Get hype.
yesterday, September 27th, 2022. Now, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Deadpool 2 came out in like 2017.
I will fact
And
check.
we've just been like waiting around,
Yep.
stroking our cocks, wait until we can see that cancer-infested face of Deadpool Ryan Reynolds.
That tumor-ridden face
That
of Ryan
tumor-ridden,
Was
you
that the-
cannot die ass Ryan Reynolds.
Was that the one with Cable in it?
May 18th,
Deadpool 2,
2018 is when
2018.
Deadpool
I
2
thought it was
Yeah.
2018.
And Deadpool was
4
2016.
long years of endless edging
Yeah.
for
And
Ryan Reynolds.
finally,
I don't know about
so
all that.
that Deadpool 2, I think, was actually the last movie that Fox put out before they merged with Disney, or when Disney bought out Fox. And we knew for a long time that Deadpool was coming, and it would still be Ryan. But it's been forever.
So since
been a
it's
minute.
it's going to be, are they moving to, is he officially MCU?
He's MCU. I don't know if they'll do this is main line, or if he's part of the multiverse and just has his own
Yeah.
pool of
Like he
stuff
could
to
literally
play with.
show up anywhere.
Because it's just like they already had Logan, and I don't know if you guys have watched Logan.
I have.
But it's
So
like,
good.
are they just going to backtrack, or how are they going to do this?
So let's first talk about that Hugh Jackman's going to be in the next Deadpool before we
sure,
talk
sure,
about
sure.
Logan. But yeah, so Ryan Reynolds puts out a 2-minute, roughly, video yesterday. He's like, sorry we missed D23, which, if you don't know, is Disney's expo where they basically reveal everything important for the foreseeable future, essentially, and beyond, because sometimes they're like, hey, in 2028 this is gonna happen or something like that. And then he said, I did a lot of soul searching and I came up with nothing for Deadpool 3, bro. It ain't right.
It's not.
It ain't right. And what are you laughing about?
My voice wasn't working there for a second. I tried to
he
talk.
tried.
and
He
it
tried
was
to
like-
say yeah, and it was like,
it was real coarse.
But then he says, well, we did have one idea. And who but Hugh Jackman, conveniently, unplanned, walks in the background.
Completely unplanned.
And Ryan says, hey, Hugh, would you want to play Wolverine one more time? And what's Hugh say?
Why not?
No, he says, yeah, sure, Ryan. And then it starts playing, and I will always love you. See, it sings the normal song, but
Yeah.
the subtitles say
Right.
it's Hugh, and
I
then
mean-
it says coming Hune.
With the new mics, they probably thought it was us. To be
True.
honest.
yeah.
Probably.
And so September 6th, I think it said, September 6th, 2024. I don't know if it'll be main. I would love it if it was linked to the main MCU,
Yeah.
even if they never meet up with the other characters. Just knowing that Deadpool's out there fucking around means a lot to me.
Yeah. And I would think it would be, but as long as they keep including X-Men, I'm in.
It's also the issue I have is whether or not Hugh Jackman. Because, like, you can't bring him in as Wolverine in the main MCU and then be like, well, actually, he doesn't want to do it anymore.
Right. Like, if you're going to...
So, like, if this is a one-off for Hugh or, like, the last thing he does as Wolverine, then whatever. Like, it'll probably be in a separate multiversal
I'm just wondering
thing.
what Wolverine's going to come back as. Like, is he coming back as... His, like, Logan Wolverine, or is he coming back as, like, MCU
I
Wolverine?
think they said they're not touching Logan and that this takes place either before that or it's just, like, not... It's the same as, like, the stuff that's been happening since Loki with all the variants and stuff. So, like, there can be a world where
Does
Wolverine's
Hugh Jackman
still
wear the
alive.
Wolverine costume?
Not in anything in the...
Do you think?
Does he say it's I'm Wolverine?
What?
Does he?
Anyway, it's really cool. Regardless, even if it takes place like Deadpool is just a separate multiverse altogether, but still technically part of it, and Hugh Jackman only plays Wolverine in that universe, I'm pretty okay with that too. But I do want to start seeing more XMen and stuff.
Yeah.
Which they haven't announced any plans for yet, other than this.
There's so many endless options with X-Men. Like,
Oh yeah.
What was that zombie movie where that we watched with there were the three guys, they were like in the Scouts or something?
Zombieland 2 Double Tap.
No. Do you know what I'm talking about?
What is it?
Shaun
Is
of the
it
Dead.
Scouts Guide
Scouts
to Zombie
Guide to the
Apocalypse.
So that guy who plays one of those three kids is the new Cyclops. It's the same guy. Like in the
You mean in the most recent?
in the
Fox?
most recent
Oh, yeah.
like Origins and
Mark
all that.
Wahlberg?
No, it's not fucking Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, right, Mark.
it's Marky Mark.
Marky Mark. Is this
Speaking
Monkey
of that,
Punch in it too?
that is a underrated movie.
Marky Mark.
No, Scouts Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse is underrated as shit.
I remember you talked to me about it before,
It's so funny.
but yeah, it's pretty huge that at least in some form, this Wolverine is going to be canon to the MCU. It really depends how they handle it, because we don't even know if like Deadpool's just going to act like nothing happened, or if some event is going to be like, oh, now I'm mixed in with this universe for some reason.
You just
in the
know
Fox
there's gonna be so
movies-
much crazy shit that happens. And
Yeah,
whatever it
and like
is.
in the Fox movies, Deadpool 2, like all of the, I think it was X-Men First Class cast is like the ones that technically live in the same universe as him. So I wonder what they'll do with that, or if like they'll just ignore it entirely. Who fucking knows? Honestly,
You have to wait and see.
like Patrick Stewart's Xavier was in not WandaVision, Doctor Strange 2. Also, John Krasinski, I hope he just is Mr. Fantastic
I hope so too. I hope
whenever
that they don't
Fantastic
go a different
Four
route.
comes out.
You know who they were looking at for that? And I was reading an article about it. The guy that plays Penn Badgley, guy that plays You, or Joe Goldberg in You. They were looking at him for Mr. Fantastic. So I don't know.
Wahlberg?
Huh?
Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
There's no way you think that's
I think
true.
that's Mark Wahlberg's brother, actually, Penn Badgley.
Whoa.
They had a different dad.
Yeah, and if you haven't
actually
and
in Mark
mom.
in Mark Wahlberg's four brothers, I'm not actually sure that that's any of his brothers.
No,
in
it
Four
is.
Brothers.
It is.
No.
Yeah.
His
It
brother
is.
Tim
No.
Wahlberg's in a lot of stuff.
Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
No.
His brother Tim, yeah.
Mark?
You have
Why?
no evidence.
Why would it be called Four Brothers if it wasn't about Mark Wahlberg and his three brothers?
Well, I'm saying I
Good
don't know
movie.
that any of the other three brothers or that actor we had already talked about.
I just know that those are his three brothers.
I know that those are his three brothers. I'm saying
it's-
I don't think whatever actor Alex said is one of those three.
Yeah, that's
No,
that
I
one
don't think
guy.
so.
Two of the brothers are black.
We've officially
Yeah,
taken this
That's
too far.
Jamie Foxx and that one guy from
You're
Outkast.
full of
Mark
shit.
Wahlberg?
And
Oh, you mean Mark Wahlberg?
yeah.
Yeah, him.
And Jesse Eisenberg plays the youngest
Jamie
brother.
Jamie Fax.
Jamie Fax.
Jamie Faxx.
I'm pretty sure.
can you pull that up?
I'm pretty sure it was Mark Wahlberg, Dane Cook, Penn Badgley and
Tyrese.
Danny DeVito. I'm pretty sure that was
no.
No, Danny DeVito was the grandma.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
like
yeah,
adopted
I remember.
mother.
Yeah, of course.
Are we thinking the same movie?
Dude, I
I
love
think so.
Danny DeVito's portrayal of Walter White in Breaking Bad.
So good.
I randomly started getting recommended just Breaking Bad clips on YouTube Shorts, and it's always just Jesse saying something stupid. And now I want to watch Breaking Bad.
This is my private domicile.
Breaking
Yeah.
Bad is pretty
And I will
fucking
not-
good.
Be harassed, bitch.
Bitch.
Yeah. Speaking of Penn Badgley, the new season of U's coming out. Guys, I don't know if you guys watched that or not.
I have
It's
not.
gonna be
haven't
wild.
yet.
What
watched it
what
yet.
is that? What
It's
is
good. It's about this guy who's like a super stalker, and he's also like
that? Oh yeah.
a murderer, and it's pretty good.
I've seen like the
Yeah. You
previews on
You should check
Netflix.
it out.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen this anime called Red Line? It's really good.
Can we move on, Dylan?
Of course. I'm sure Redline is a good... I know it's a good thing, but he brings it up so much that I just don't watch it.
I've heard about watching Redline so much that I will never watch
I
Redline.
I've seen it at least a dozen times.
Really?
Is it
Can't imagine.
a series or a movie?
It's a movie. It's like an hour and a half long. It
Okay.
was. They
2009
they
sci-fi
spent-
action. It's actually an hour and 42 minutes
Oh
long.
fuck! They
A
spent-
daredevil driver is determined to compete in Redline, the most popular race in the galaxy. Oh shit!
All right, Alec, we're going to move on to
he
whatever
drives a
you want to
fucking
talk about. You
Grand-
ready?
Yep.
Hey,
Trans
Hey.
So it's an anime about cars.
hey. We're done with
It's about-
Redline,
it's about
okay?
Racing.
Hey,
I've been done
hey,
with
buddy.
Redline.
Hey,
They spent 7
Hey.
years making that movie. It's so good.
hey. No more.
7 years.
Hey, we're moving on now.
To the Rings of Fire, or Rings
Alec,
of,
why don't you
Rings
please?
of Power.
Alec, whatever you want to talk about, that's what
On
we're going to talk
Amazon.
about
I
next.
really can't stand this guy that's next to me.
It is weird. We flip flopped. Usually Dylan's where Alec is. You know? We kind of switch spots here.
Fuck
Yeah.
them.
Shit's wild.
What's
Yeah,
wrong?
we're wilding. I don't like you.
See, you gotta sit next to him, but I gotta look
What's
at
wrong?
him, Alec.
I don't like you, bro.
What did I do?
Name things you have not done.
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark?
I have not done Mark Wahlberg yet.
Really? You, a gay man, has not done Mark Wahlberg. Shoutouts to Pussycat. Meow.
I haven't done Gwen Stefani. I can say that.
When we get a soundboard,
Confidently.
we got to get like a meow every time.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yo, shoutouts to Pussycat.
Fart noises and pussycat sounds is all we need, and
That's
we've
right.
got ourselves a podcast.
Oh God.
I get some male moans on the sound
So do you just
soundboard.
want to talk about Hayden Sean or what else you got for me, big
No,
dog?
I actually want to talk about. Well, we've all been playing, besides Sean, because he is the dumbest man I know.
Not
we've all
true.
been. It's true.
There's realistically, there is probably someone dumber that we know. Shoutouts to Nathan Ritter. You're stupid.
We've all been playing Pokemon Unite pretty heavily lately, and
True.
they just keep coming out with stuff. It was like a while where they went through a dry spout where they just weren't coming out with anything.
I mean,
and
we weren't playing really during that time. I feel like,
Yeah.
but yeah, and
But within 2 weeks of each other, 2 characters are being released.
mhm.
You know, like that didn't happen before when we were playing.
yeah, it seems like they're sticking to this like a new character every couple weeks.
As long as they keep
format.
it updated, I mean,
Like,
it's
we already
it's a
know
good game.
3 more
Right.
coming out. The thing is, though, I would like it if there was like also like patch notes or like other stuff changed other than adding a character every
Right.
time a character was
Yeah.
added, because like that's the main. Not, I don't really have a lot of issues, but that's the main issue I see around is that there's not
Like
like
hotfix.
yeah, like Mew, Glaceon, and Mime, mainly Mime, if I'm being honest, was just running amok in ranked for like over a little over a month, which in the grand scheme of things, not that big a deal. But like if it's like your job to play that game, it probably
if you're
gets
not
pretty
playing-
boring
yeah.
if I'm just shooting solar beams and killing you from across the
Well,
screen.
and if you're not playing Mime, you're not doing it right now because he is just way too good.
Well, now the new patch is out. He's still good, just not cracked.
No, he was absolutely badonkadonk
Yeah.
crazy crack.
Yeah.
Wobba Fett is super cracked.
I would actually,
Broken.
unironically, love if they added Wobba Fett to the game.
They did low-key have a little hard on for Eevee for a while there.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
all the evil- like they have
Espeon,
so many options, and they pick 3 evolutions.
Mm-hmm.
It don't make no sense to me. Don't make no sense.
Yeah.
They're probably not done either.
Yeah.
Oh, no shot. They're done.
and like, let's get some other starters in here. Like that
At
does
the very,
that's-
like, I don't mind multiple evolutions, but I'm like, why are all 3 of the new, why are they all attackers?
yeah.
Like,
It's,
couldn't
they're
you
all
do,
the same.
like, attacker Sylveon, then I'll add Defender, Umbreon,
and
Speedster.
if you think about the rest of
Jolt,
the evolutions, I mean, it's
Ian.
just the only one they could make a defender is like Vaporeon.
well, and Umbreon.
Oh
too.
yeah, and Umbreon.
But, like,
There's so many.
or
now.
support. you could make Vaporeon or Umbreon support
Yeah.
or Defender. if
But
you
they'll
really
probably
want
make
to.
them attackers.
Yeah, they all got to be attackers. That's another. The fact that it took 2 years for a 5th speedster to come out.
Yeah.
hey,
Or
but
a year, sorry. A year and a few months.
But,
We're
hey,
in the 2nd year right now.
don't fret because Zoroark is
Zoroark, yeah.
a speedster.
But,
So they listen to the people.
yeah.
They say, we have a need for speed.
Yeah. Like,
I
no.
feel the need for tweed.
Twitter.
Name that quote. Or name who.
Well,
who
that's
said it.
got to be Mark Wahlberg from The Other Guys.
Yep, exactly. You got it. And it's he actually says it in every movie he's in.
It's actually Mark Wahlberg from the live-action Peter Pan movie that they did.
Called Mark Wahlberg.
It's called Mark Wahlberg.
It's called Mark
in,
Pan.
in space. But
Peter
yeah,
Wahlberg.
Pokemon Unite.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Me
I
too.
see a good amount of negativity about it online, and I get it, but let's calm down, okay?
Yeah.
The game's this game's fucking dying. It's not dying.
No, they're literally in the
Yeah.
process of like keeping releasing characters. Like it's
Yeah,
not
like they
dying.
can do better. Especially the main thing that annoys me is like
Hot
queuing
fix
up
stuff.
and waiting for a whole minute,
Yeah.
and then somebody doesn't press the button, and you
Yeah.
gotta wait again.
Right.
And hot fixes, or just like you don't have to change a lot every 2 weeks, obviously, but it's like you have the file right there. If everybody in the community is like, "Hey, Mr. Mime is like,"
Well, your data on your game has to be crazy if like for some reason Mime's win rate just shoots through the
Yeah.
roof. It's like, well,
Yeah.
there's probably something
Wait a
wrong
second.
with that.
so
How
like,
come 95% of people are playing Mr. Mime?
yeah, like there's definitely shit they still got to work on, but at the same time, I doubt League was like great in its first 2 years of being a
League
game.
isn't great right now.
So
The community's awful.
Yeah.
like I also just love Pokemon, so
Yeah.
I'm probably biased to like giving them a pass. I'm having the time of my life
Yeah.
with this game right
I'm having
now.
a lot of fun.
No, it's
Granted, I play Mew, which is something people complain about, and that's fine.
It
but you're
is a
dead.
lot more fun with your buddies, though.
Oh,
I will
for
give it
sure.
that because I'll play by myself and I'll get through 2 or 3 games and just get bored of it. But
Yeah.
when I have someone that I'm playing with,
That's kind of the same with
You guys talking
Fortnite
about
too.
Minecraft?
Yeah.
no, Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, okay.
Fortnite's also a lot more
Markcraft.
fun.
Yeah, I don't play Fortnite by myself ever.
No,
That game is a must-have. Somebody with
For
you.
sure.
you know what else is you must have somebody with you to play?
Huh.
Uno.
Oh,
100%.
fuck, dude. We have hopped on the train.
This past weekend, what do you? Why? How come?
I keep on doing like this to keep from breathing into the mic.
All right. Well, anyway, last weekend, Uno. Well, first of all, I only opened the eShop because Alec and his fiance Haley, shoutouts to them, were looking at the eShop because they like to look for stuff to waste their money on.
Fair,
And I was
fair.
like, I guess I'll look in the eShop too. And eventually, I come across Uno. It's on sale, 60% off, $3.99, and I bought it. It was as if something overtook me and I had to buy Uno, and I did. And then I said, all right, I bought Uno. And everybody in the room was like, why? Why'd you do that? I was like, $4 and it's fucking Uno, big dog. What do you think? Then, of course, everybody buys Uno. I get Alec to buy Uno. I get Abby to buy Uno. Haley doesn't buy it because she is fake.
Dylan
she's
texted
real.
me. Dylan literally texted me, buy Uno, and I said, downloading.
Bro, you only had hours left to get it on sale. Bro.
I got in there.
Yeah, Alex.
I got in there. I know how to capitalize on a deal when I see one. You know what I'm saying?
Nate Church, Noah, Ryan, just a bunch of people. I got to buy Uno, and
We played
It's
for
a-
like 2 hours straight that one night.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like Uno. It's a fun game.
So are we thinking drunk Uno this weekend, boys?
Yo,
Hard problem.
Is that the hard probably?
that's
Okay.
a big yo.
Yo, for
Yo.
one drink for every
For
card you
real,
have
yeah.
to draw, and then you get 12
no.
stacked.
Oh fuck!
Bye. But yeah, that's a lot of fun too. I'm still playing Fortnite a little bit, not as much as like Unite or anything else, but every now and then it's like, hey, who wants to flock? And here I come in my bird outfit.
We're getting closer to Scarlet and Violet release too, which is
Yeah.
is hype.
Hype.
That's the big one.
Yeah, that's the game.
You still content on your starters?
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna be a Fuecoco guy.
I'm still on Quaxley until I see something that tells me I shouldn't. Because like I know a bunch of people are getting Fuecoco, so it's like duck.
I'm still on the
Doki.
duck too. Me like a duck.
Sean, what starter are you gonna pick?
Probably
The green cat.
Magikarp.
The fact that you did not say Mark Wahlberg is fucking absurd.
I was
Yo,
expecting
Marky Mark's in the game.
Sean, you ain't gotta be that close. I promise. People will hear you. Get away from me.
Straight up. Remember that I told Sean, hey, you have to beat Pokemon Sun before Ultra Sun comes out or I'll punch you in the face. And he agreed. He did not beat Pokemon Sun. I still got that in the bank. Don't you think I forgot about that?
We do need to start doing slap bets
Yeah.
for things. 2 slaps.
I don't know, man. That sounds like I'm moving away. I don't need that pressure in my life.
Same.
You would be the one that gets slap betted the most, I
Yeah,
think.
You would look
it's-
like
I'd
you would
move.
just your whole body would just be a whelp.
It's just
It's like Sean has this thing of being very confident and then he ends up being wrong. So like I feel like if you came up to Sean with something he's passionate about and you're like, I bet you 10 slaps, he'd probably be like, no, and then he loses.
10 slaps is a lot.
Then he's got 10 red bellies.
I'm talking like 2
Well, then
slaps.
you can do, isn't that what Marshall
depends.
does? Is he says it's 10 slaps right now or it's 5 slaps over
Anytime,
time,
anywhere.
whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like more gets added because he's more bad over time.
Oh yeah, we didn't start doing slap bets, Sean.
No, I disagree.
I don't think we really do that.
Your whole
actually.
body is gonna look like
Yeah.
a hive.
Remember slaps
Yeah, walk
giving?
up to me
What
and
a
be like,
great episode.
Yo, Sean,
If you never
think
watched-
you think it's a good idea to drink a gallon of milk a day? Yeah. You want to bet on that? Yeah.
Dude, you'd be dead in the fucking
2
ground if you
weeks
took
later.
that bet.
Smacked.
Or
Absolutely
8 protein
blasted.
shakes a day.
Yeah, that's what I'm referencing.
Oh, I thought.
That's what the gallon of
oh,
milk
the
is
milk.
for. Yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
Yeah, see, Sean would just get he would be a battered young man.
Yo, Sean, you think it's pronounced Keynesian economics or Keynesian?
Conundrum.
I was like Keynesian.
Keynesian.
I had people thinking it was like Keynesian economics was economics of a different fucking country.
Yeah, I was like, I said something about Keynesian one day. 'Cause, like, I didn't know what he was
Lost my
talking
shit.
about.
I think the first time that happened to me was like, he was like, "Oh yeah, let's talk about Keynesian economics," and I was like, "I don't know where that is, but I don't want to talk about it."
I don't know where Keynesian is, Sean. Don't care.
I just don't care.
Dylan was like, "Why the fuck do you know about the economics of this country so much?"
He
Turns
wouldn't
out-
shut the fuck up. And this was the same era where every now and then Sean would just be like, "Hey, you want to hear something romantic?" And tell him what you would tell me.
Did you know that the president of Azerbaijan appointed his wife as vice president? Isn't that the most romantic shit you ever heard?
No.
Did you know Kazakhstan is the largest landlocked country in the world?
No.
It'd be.
Did you know that drinking 8 protein shakes a day
And not working
and
out.
also 4 gallons of milk per day?
It wasn't 4. It was a lot.
You should have just bought a fucking cow at that point.
Or a whole ass gallon of milk per day is
Yeah.
a terrible idea.
It was. Did you know?
You were just like
and you're
70.
lactose intolerant on top of it.
Yeah, that too.
I'm not super lactose intolerant. It doesn't make me hurt too bad. I think if you drink like a
Oh, yeah.
Really?
fuck
Yeah.
ton of milkshake or
Do you
a fuck
think
ton
that's
of milk, it's
why
gonna hurt.
you're
Oh yeah,
lactose?
what about a full 32 pack of Go-Gurt and then bitching because like my tummy hurts.
I don't think that's lactose intolerance. I think that's being a dumbass
How
and eating a 32 pack of Go-Gurt.
How could you eat?
What about that
32
time?
He
Go-Gurt?
did it out of
spite
spite.
out.
All I did was say, "Hey Sean, can you give me one of those Go-Gurts?"
You did it in a way that was like, no, I said no because I really wanted some Go-Gurt.
And I was like, "Sean, please, you got 32 of those fuckers."
Just
Yeah, it was
one
a- it was a-
spongeberry Go-Gurt.
It was the
got
entitlement.
SpongeBob on them.
It was the entitlement that pissed me off. I was like, you don't deserve a fucking Go-Gurt just because you asked for it. This is my Go-Gurt.
He's such a fuck.
We walked around Walmart while I'm slurping down my fucking Go-Gurts.
Did you just
One
buy
after-
an empty box
one after
at
the other.
end?
Did I slurp them all down in the Walmart and like
There were none
box,
left
or-
by the time we got to the van.
So you bought an empty box.
Yeah,
of Go-Gurt.
I just carried around an empty box up to the counter and
Like,
scanned
Sean,
it,
please.
paid for it, and walked out. I'm like,
32 Go.
And then the
Sean,
half an hour
please.
ride home. My tummy, my stomach hurt.
There was the time that he drank a milkshake
steak and
and
shake.
at Steak and Shake, and Alex said Alex for some reason was like, "Sean, if you don't get a second shake, you're a fucking pussy." And Sean's like, "I ain't no fucking pussy." Got a second shake
Mama ain't raised
immediately,
no bitch.
dude. He's fucking bitching and whining till he finally takes a shit.
Do you guys remember when we were driving home from probably Festus and
Hard, probably.
I was like, "Sean, I'm gonna be sick." He's like, "Hang on, man, I got something for you. I got
The
something for
fry
you."
box.
He hands me a fucking fry box with 2 holes on the bottom of it. He's like, "You can throw open this, bro."
It was the only thing I found. Like I was driving. Why the fuck was it on me to give you something to throw up?
That's
in?
what I was
I had
wondering.
3 other people in the fucking van.
That's what I was wondering. But you were right away. You're like, "Oh, I got you.
I got you.
It was a fucking emergency, and I was trying to think fast.
So
I was
what
like,
I-
this is a box.
So what I ended up doing was saying, "I'm not going to throw up in this fry box. I'm going to throw up all over the side of your van." And
Yeah.
we went to the car wash, and Sean, being the absolute buffoon that he is, hands me the water gun hose and expects me not to just spray him. I did.
My dumbass friend expected me to be not a cunt and
There
spray
was,
him with the water hose.
Why don't we talk about that New Year's party I had, Sean?
What happened?
Well, see, shout outs to Pudge. Fuck you.
Oh, I
He
remember.
was like,
this.
"Hey, Nick and Sean should both drink half this bottle of Midori."
Oh, I remember.
And
It was that, and then the vodka.
both of them,
we were like, what, 17, 18?
yeah,
Something like that.
both of them get drunk as shit. Nick is a whole separate story. We're not gonna focus on that. Shout out to Nick. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Nick.
He on.
Nick.
But Sean, basically, he throws up everywhere at some point in my basement, and no one really helps me. Dustin films it.
Mm-hmm.
Very
That was a
Dustin.
time where he was just like, "I got to get all the embarrassing shit on my
Yeah.
friends so I can blackmail them."
Because like Tyler is just yelling for somebody to come help, and then what he was really asking is for somebody to come deal with this problem so he could leave, and he did.
Mm-hmm.
And so like it's my house, so I clean everything up. Sean's in the bathroom now, He's like, "Oh, let me help you." I was like, "You will be of no help to me, sir. Stay right there."
Straight up ragdolling.
And then he's like, "Are you sure?" "Yeah." "Okay, man. I'll just stay right here." Good. Next morning, I took Sean's keys at one point because he had no business driving.
What right do you have to
Next morning,
decide that?
I'm looking out my for some reason I wanted to look out the window. I don't remember if my room was like the side of my house that you can see the road from. I don't remember if my room was there at the time.
It is.
It's not there now, but I don't remember if it was at the time. But for some reason I was looking out that window, saw Sean's van, saw Sean get in the van, and I'm like, he ain't going anywhere. I have the keys. And so I go outside, and there he is. I'm like, "What, you trying to escape?" And he's like, "Kinda." Like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like,
I don't even remember this.
and Sean's like, well. And I was like, "What's the problem?" He's like, "Well, I kind of pissed myself last night."
Oh, this was the morning after?
Yeah. He's like, "Well, I kind of pissed myself last night." And I was like, "Well, just fuck it. Like, I can give you like swim trunks and shit. That's not a problem." And he's like, "Yeah, but like, so the couch though." The very couch that we have in this living room now.
It's clean now.
I forced him to stay and clean my fucking couch.
I was going to come back and do it, I promise.
I don't believe you.
Sean almost got out of there.
That's not even the main point. Is that he didn't want to go home with his pissy clothes because he didn't want to explain to anybody that he had drank a lot, because I don't think they knew you drank at the time.
I don't think they did.
And he was like, they can't find out. And I was like, well, my mom will not let us use the washer and dryer, so we're going to have to figure something else out. So what Sean figured out was, hey, let's go to the car wash.
The good old car wash.
Set out all my clothes, just spray them down. And then I was like, how do you plan on drying these clothes? Well, he like,
I'm a genius.
He like basically pinned parts of it, like rolling up a window, closing a door on them, and just driving around with the clothes outside of the car.
With my pissy clothes flapping in the breeze.
And let it be known, it did not work.
It did not work at all.
We drove around for 2 hours and they were still wet as fuck.
Now we know.
So eventually, he just like threw it in the back of the van and went home. But yeah, ingenious.
Good times.
Yeah.
It's wild.
And that was the last time I saw Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
It's wild that I'm like 26 and I'm like, yeah, man, I used to drink a whole lot when I was younger, and I'm like not super old.
It's just been a long time since anybody's pissed their pants. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's good.
Throwing
you're up right now.
Another
Sean.
story.
Yeah, throwing up, not so much.
Yeah.
I do that frequently. Every
True.
November. So far.
Oh, yeah.
As long as Dustin's at Thanksgiving,
I'm throwing
you're
up.
fucking gone, buddy.
Speaking of, we still got to plan that.
Yeah, we do.
We should get Dustin drunk this year.
We should.
Oh man, he would never do that on his own accord.
No, but we shouldn't get him too drunk because he's kind of annoying when he's
Yeah, I was
Oh
about
my
to say,
gosh.
drunk Dustin like
That's
inserts
Drunk-
himself into everything
Dude,
and
yeah.
gets offended if you're not talking
Drunk
to him. And
drunk
stuff
entitled
like that.
Dustin at Alex's birthday party
That's exactly what I was about to bring up.
was too fucking much.
He comes in. Alex's sisters and
His little sisters
and their
just
friends
walk in.
are in. Dustin comes in. He's like, "Oh shit, cunts are here," and we're like, "What the fuck, meatball? Not cool, dog." It's
Yeah.
2020.
I remember
think.
that because he wasn't there at first, and then we kept wondering where the fuck he was. And then 3 hours into the party, Alex gets a hold of him. He's like, "Well, yeah, I'm pre-gaming at Greg's."
Oh yeah.
What do you mean?
Pre-gaming is fucking dumb.
What do you think?
Cunts are here.
Cunts are here. And then he's like,
I think
bro,
we all kind of like our mouths kind of dropped a little. Like we looked at each other like.
It just made me think back to the time that Sean butt dialed 911 at my house during a party, and I had to answer the door, drunk out of my mind, to cops.
covered in
they were
beer.
like, "There's still an active
Yeah,
call."
I was like, oh, I'll tell him to. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, he just actually butt dialed it or whatever. They're like, well, it's still active. We have to have it turned off before we can leave. So I had to go
Interrogate all the party guests.
Oh my god, I had to, because like nobody knew the cops were out front yet. So the music was still going, everything. When I came in, I had to turn the music off and yell at Sean, and yeah, it was not fun.
Yeah,
Everyone was like,
everyone had to check their phone, and of course, Sean pulls out his phone. Oh shit!
Fuck.
I'm in on the line with 911 for 20 minutes. They can't hang up on you. They just listen to us party.
And I was just sitting in the living room playing Smash.
Yeah.
I think my best experience drinking, honestly, was when you asked Kate to marry you.
Really?
Because
It's a good time.
Me and Dylan had been where you started because it was like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock when that all happened, and we were at the bar and we started drinking at the bar. We ended up going to another bar, was drinking there, and like I was literally drunk from 11 a.m. till like 2 in the morning.
When you don't overdo it and you can just spend a whole day. That's why I like going to wineries, because you just get a couple beers while you're at the brewery and you either go to another bar or you just hop around, and those are the best days.
And then we got lunch at the Anvil. Like
you got
that
good
was
food.
perfect, dude.
Yeah.
We were all fucking blasted in the Anvil.
Oh, we were.
Dude,
we were so
oh my
loud
gosh.
and obnoxious.
Yeah, and I had to wait for my fiance because she wasn't living with me at the time, so she drove from Jackson all the way up, and then she came into the sandbar, and we're like, all right, we're gonna go back to Alex's house, and then Dylan's in the back of the fucking Yukon, and he's rolling around. He's like, I don't know where I am.
It was a Honda Odyssey.
Pilot. That's what it was. The big Pilot.
We were in my van.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I had her drive us in my fucking van.
And I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and I just see Dylan's arms and legs flailing in the back of the van.
Nothing but
Your birthday party was the same night that you and Pud, for some reason, were in the back of the fleet van, and we're like just slamming yourselves against the walls. And you were claiming that Sean was drunk.
Well, he was fucking going wild. Not
So,
downtown, but when we were both back there, that was me like climbing over, like trying to get, because I kept landing on Dustin because you were slamming on your brakes and shit.
So I will say there was a period of time where they actually were rolling around because we were on like industrial or something.
You were going fast and slamming on your brakes, but when we got in town, I was trying to climb over Dustin.
Okay.
But after we willingly left Dustin behind, Alex,
That was
we were
hilarious.
driving on a straightaway, flat
I don't
pavement,
remember this.
and you were just rolling around,
Just like slamming yourself against the
Like,
sides of the van.
Everybody else is like just sitting there.
Was
normally.
I drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like
Yeah.
me.
And you were just like, God, Sean, calm the fuck down.
Well, I know you had me rolling on industrial.
At one point, yes.
Because I kept landing on Dustin.
I just remember Dustin constantly like, my fucking ankle.
Dude, because I kept landing. I was on his bottom half, and I kept going up, and he was going side to side. I was going up and down.
We got some funny times,
like,
man.
shut up, meatball.
And we abandoned him
He got
because we were having fun playing poker and at your house.
Oh,
And he's like, why can't we go to the fucking sandbar?
I literally think I was like at the point where like kind of like my coherency was gone. So I was like, we can drink for free here. What do you mean?
That doesn't help because every time we drank, Dustin wanted to go to the sandbar.
Yeah.
So that doesn't help me
God.
And then he's
pinpoint
like,
the night.
oh, I want to buy everybody a shot. And then finally we're like,
Sean, Sean is the one who...
I was like, Dustin, if we go to the sandbar, will you shut the fuck up? And he's like, yeah.
go to the sandbar, we take a shot, and then then Dustin's like, well, we're not fucking leaving until we take another one. I was like, I'm fucking leaving.
Yeah, and
See, I don't remember any of
I
that.
walked out.
Alex, you walked into the sandbar with no shoes on and walked out of the sandbar with no shoes on.
That sounds like something I'd do.
I don't know where he would have gotten shoes.
Did I take the shot?
Yeah, oh yeah,
We all took the shot. We wanted to go home and play more poker.
So did I leave without shoes, or did I have shoes?
You just left the house without shoes.
Fuck it, dude. I'm shoeless. You know, fuck it.
We left Dustin in there by himself because he wasn't fucking leaving with us, and he couldn't pay for the shots because
he called us. He called us at your house and was like,
"Where's my fucking wallet?"
He's like, "Oh no, we called him. We're like, hey Dustin, how you doing?" He's like, "Oh yeah, man, I'm doing all right." And Dylan was like, "How are you gonna pay for those shots?" And he's like, "Well, I got my wallet right here in my jacket." And Dylan was like, "Oh, you do?" And Dylan is currently holding his wallet at this point. And Dylan's like, "Yeah, man, I got this covered. Don't worry about it." And Dylan's like, "Okay." And
Yeah,
I got it, dude. Don't worry about it.
What was the fucking thing he had us record of him do in the driveway?
Oh.
That was
Anybody want to watch me throw up?
Yeah. He's like, all right, guys, come watch me throw up. He's like, this is what you guys are into. I'm like, what gave you that impression?
Yeah, and none of it.
And he was like, he was making it because somebody on Instagram sponsored him or something.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember what it was called, but he said, "This is for you," whatever small company it was. Chugged this disgusting fucking drink we made, and he's like, "Hey, this isn't bad, dude. I thought you guys wanted me to throw up. We don't want you to throw up, man. Yeah. We're all out here."
It's been too long since we played capitalism.
When did
yeah?
What did Tyler do on top of his car?
Tyler told Dustin that he could get up on top of his car and throw up on it because he was gonna sell it anyway. He was trading it. He was trading it away. That was the Mazda.
Oh, he still has it.
Yeah,
Marty the Mazda.
He said that he was getting rid of it, and that Dustin could puke
all over the front windshield.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
For some reason.
Okay, why throw up in the grass? Just use my car, bro.
Bro, just use my fucking car, dude. Come on.
Jesus. Vomit on my tribute, please.
Gosh.
Won't somebody vomit on my Mazda tribute?
We're in the last couple of minutes here, guys. Do we got any round the horn final thoughts? Let's start with Alec.
Hi. My final thought is don't do drugs unless they're good drugs. Then do them.
That's good. I don't know if I can top that.
I'm on top of it, dog. Don't worry.
Well, Alex, you're next because I don't like Sean very much. So.
I was gonna say no. Don't drink underage kids. It leads to stories like this.
Do not drink underage kids.
Yeah, don't drink the underage children.
They are
drink alcohol underage, just not the children.
Yeah.
They are sour. That's terrible.
Very tart.
Tart, dude.
And we closing out now?
What do you got?
I got nothing going on upstairs, big dog.
See, why do we even waste the time? Why do we even spend
now
the
we
time?
still have a minute and a half to fill because
Sean's worthless.
what should we I don't really my final thought is just the word yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we got for another minute 45 15? Let's just plug stuff.
Yeah, plug.
So like we said earlier, subscribe to us on YouTube.
Not your butt.
Yeah. Subscribe to us. YouTube, Bucket O Milk. Actually, I'm just going to look real quick if it's all separate or if it's one word because I honestly cannot remember right now. But I'm going to check. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it right now. Yep, it's separate. Bucket O Milk. Capital B, capital O, capital M for milk. That's us on YouTube. On TikTok, it's at Bucket of Milk. All one word, capital B, capital O, capital M, and also an underscore. You can follow us on Twitter at the same thing, Bucket of Milk underscore, capital B, O, and M. What else we fucking got? The Facebook page, that's link in description. I'm not going to read out a whole ass Facebook URL.
HTTPS.
It's also Bucket of Milk. I don't know if you can find it. Facebook is kind of weird. But yeah, you want to become a drop in the bucket today, you could subscribe, you can follow, you can do whatever the fuck you can do on any given platform. We don't have membership benefits on YouTube, but hey, if you became a member, I'd sure appreciate it because that's money.
We like money.
Anyways, bye.
Bye.
Shoutouts to Mark Wahlberg.
Love you, Mark.
Not a sponsor.